Hello everyone, and welcome to Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. And with Stalker 2 just on the horizon, we are going back to where it all began. Really back to where it all began, because in the background there, we can see the burning reactor building, a place that loomed over the entire experience in Call of Pripyat, but which we never actually got to visit. Now, I'll be honest, it's entirely because of you guys that I'm coming back here, because when I played Call of Pripyat, I was doing so with the understanding that my entry to the series should be a more refined experience, the latest in the series. But you guys have insisted that for all the updates and improvements and sequels that it's gotten, nothing has yet matched the atmosphere and the immersion and the creepiness of the original. And so, by popular demand, here we are.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This is a live one.
Bullshit! You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here. I think for this one, I can give you. So, marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this Strelec guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you standing there for? Come closer. I don't bite.
Okay, well, you're a weirdo, both in dialogue and in whatever's going on with your eyelids. But here we are in game, sitting at this guy's desk, hearing that faint TV playing, or maybe that's the radio. But I can already certainly see that this game has got atmosphere even before I've taken a single step. It seems we're down in like a bunker or something. That intro actually looked pretty good graphically. Certainly better than these guys are looking right now. But that is how you do an intro. It was creepy, it was frantic, and it raises so many questions. I'm wondering if we have, like, amnesia or something. It seems to be the case. However, our objective is to find and kill Strelok, which is actually quite a recognizable name. However, that does leave the question of who we are. Now, this fellow is someone we interacted with in Call of Pripyat, but of course I don't know where in the timeline this actually takes place. Well, let's see what we can learn.
The choice is yours. Either I brainwash you like I usually do with all the rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission straight away.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Treat me like a rookie, I don't remember anything. And for now, we just go by the name Marked One. Rank Rookie Group Loner. You know what? I'm actually gonna say treat me like a rookie, because even though I played Call of Pripyat, I'm told that this game is a bit jankier, a bit harder. I don't want my knowledge from the later game potentially giving me ideas that aren't actually valuable in this.
This is your personal PDA. This useful device will help you survive in the zone. And if you do die, others will know where and how. Just kidding. Here, let me remind you how to use it. The contacts section contains a list of stalkers within 50 meters of you. You can see a brief description, rank, group allegiance, and probable attitude towards you here. Remember that while you're neutral, the way other stalkers feel towards you depends on you alone. Note how someone's attitude towards you changes when you help them. You can see the top 20 stalkers I know. I refresh this info from time to time to keep up the competitive spirit. Maybe you'll be at the top of this list someday.
Oh, I intend to be.
Your own achievements are noted in the stats section. So, is everything clear? Or should I repeat?
No, I think we're good. Actually, I am totally itching to get out there. Now, some of the jank is definitely already starting to show itself, and at this time, this game is completely unmodded. However, as we go, I will potentially look into fixes because it is quite an old game. Although, like I said, it does actually look quite gorgeous. Look at the detail on these textures.
Got a job for you, Marked One. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble.
Oh, I know
He's
Nimble.
Carrying some very important information. He disappeared somewhere near the bridge. Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care. I need the flash drive with the info. Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him. He certainly knows where that guy can be.
Okay, so we need to find this wolf. I saw him in the PDA. This has actually given me a lot to think about. This PDA seems to be much more fleshed out than the one in Call of Pripyat. I wonder if maybe we can't expect, like, a deeper experience instead of just a less refined one. What was that sound? Was that the door unlocking behind me? Oh, that whirring, screeching sound scared me. Alright, so we gotta go get information from the scout and go find Nimble. But do we actually have any... We have nothing in our inventory. Oh, I see. It's like Barbie doll style. Okay, so that's how we equip and view our weapons and armor. And from here, we can see all of our various resistances. Okay. Well, that all being the case, I guess we just step out into the world then. Totally defenseless. No idea what we're doing here. No idea who we even are. Just really all we know is what we got from the cutscene, that we were probably a pretty bad dude driving those body trucks. Who knows what happened to those people, and apparently pursued by something. I have a feeling we're going to get out there and be public enemy number one.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Good luck with your ventriloquism act. look at this. Look at the way the grass blows in the breeze, the way it utterly saturates the environment, grows over the skeletons of these structures. Go away, tutorials. I'm admiring your graphics. This game came out in like 2006 or 7 or something like that. But this almost looks as good as like the modded Call of Pripyat. I honestly expected this to be much worse looking, but this is beautiful. Okay, but it seems like the only tools we've got in the world are these binoculars. Let's go speak to some of these other stalkers. Seems they've got a camp set up here above the bunker. I'm glad we're at least coming out onto someplace we're somewhat protected. By helping other characters, you improve their attitude towards you as well as general reputation. Okay, so we've got to build a name for ourselves. We don't want everyone shooting us on sight. And I suppose in that way, it's quite a bit of a role-playing game. And speaking of role-playing, what would Stalker be without the campfires? You know, this might have been the first game to actually do things like this. Games that value downtime. Where just sitting around beside the fire, listening to someone play guitar is actually a core part of the experience. I feel like more games, such as Red Dead Redemption 2, have leaned into stuff like this more recently, but in 2006, I feel like stuff like this was almost unheard of. And so it's really a trailblazer in that way. Alright, but let's see about this job. We probably don't want to be caught out here after dark. Hi. Why are you here? I will need to see Nimble. Do you know where I can find him? Nimble got a raw deal. His group was attacked by some bandits a little ways from here. All he could do was send me an SOS message. It looks like his pals went under. The guy told me these guys are now at the old car park, the one across the road. You don't rescue your own people from prison? Not what I would call friendly. Or is it that you're just too weak to do it? Wow, I'm talking a lot of crap for somebody who doesn't know his own name. I'd bop you one, but what's the use? It's not that simple. I got too few people, and even those I got are mostly rookies. I can't take that risk. If we lose this camp, things will get even worse for all the stalkers out there. And what about yourself? If you aren't too scared, I won't let my pride make me say no to a helping hand. So, will you help me deal with these thugs? Do you think I could do it alone? Nah, you stand no chance on your own. My scouts are good soldiers, and right now they're behind those freaks. Together, you can make a run for it. What do you think? You got the guts? I could say I got the guts, but I won't go, but that's not what I'm about. I want to make a positive name for myself, just as I did in Call of Pripyat.
Guys, I'm sending someone your way, so wing it. You may attack if necessary. Over.
All right, Wolf, send him in. As long as he stays out of the way. Out.
Оружие убрал.
And now I've been given a handgun.
Ты ствол-то убери.
See, I really like this. I really like the realism in the way the groups are arranged, the way they make camp in fortifiable structures, the way some of them keep watch while others give orders. It's just, when everyone feels like real people that actually has self-preservation in mind, it feels much more like a world. Like an economy, like, well, a culture. Looks like they're even keeping watch further down the road a ways, if that is part of this group. However, going into combat for the first time, we might be in a little over our head with just this. Oh, look. There's some anomalies up ahead. We'll have to go around those. I haven't even been briefed on those. I mean, maybe I could have asked more about them, but I'm eager to get in here. That must be one of the scouts that Wolf was talking about. I think I just heard some growling. I had talked about how this is a functioning economy and culture, but I wonder, will it be just as much of an ecosystem as Call of Pripyat? And we know that packs of mutants are roaming the landscape, and we've got to be careful for every noise we hear. Hiding in the bushes, are we?
Down, man. Let me fill you in.
Yes? Hello. Wolf has already sent word of you. You got any questions? Yeah, how many bandits in the camp? 7 or 8 people. 2 by the gate, 2 more in the building to the right near the fire, and another 2 in the one to the left. That's where they're keeping Nimble. Someone usually hangs around the yard as well. That's about it. Shall we say a prayer and go? You know what? I would feel really responsible if anything happened to you. I'm trying to make a name for myself, and, well, in the action movies I was raised on, the rookie always impresses everyone by doing the job themselves. I'll go for it. Well, do as you please. Shout if something is up. To hell with you, Rambo wannabe. You know, I accepted this job because it's what I would do in Call of Pripyat, but it's now really setting in that I really don't know how this game plays yet. And confidence not backed by ability is little more than arrogance. That's what this is starting to feel like. Okay, so there's at least one sitting in that room by what looks like a fire. This is starting to feel like the early levels of Far Cry 3 now. Just us against a whole den of bandits. It's just, I always feel so bad when NPCs die because of me. But maybe it's not supposed to be my problem. And as I approach, I can hear that they too like to play the guitar by the campfire. Let's try not to humanize them too much. They do have our boy. And I always hate hearing enemy dialogue as I approach because it always makes me feel like I'm compromised. Wow, that is some heavy breathing. Did playing the guitar take the wind out of you? And maybe I'm in better shape than them. Maybe that'll help. What I want to do is get a quick headshot and then take a real gun. I don't think that did anything. I think that was a total miss, and I'd totally blown this opportunity. Not a lot of ammo. Only an 8-round mag. Oh, come on. Not a good start. Ow! Okay, so note to self, you guys are bullet sponges, or this pistol doesn't do a lot of damage. We need to do a lot better than this, and you guys are no doubt maneuvering around trying to flank me as we speak. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Where'd you go? I know one guy ran around this way. Okay, if you're mostly using shotguns and pistols, then maybe I can take my time. If you're not that accurate, I can count on being more accurate than you. Then again, I can't tell if any of these are actually hitting or not. Somebody on my right. Oh, this is not a good position to be in. You're not down still. Alright, but at least I have an idea for where you are. They're smart enough not to rush me, but... Alright, never mind. Goodbye. Okay, I don't feel confident in rushing to get that, though. Where are you? You're still taking cover in that building, popping out when it's convenient. Yeah, it seems like there's quite probably a bit of spread on these rounds because you don't always react to getting shot, but that's another one down. Okay, according to my PDA, that's 3 down, 4 to go. Oh no. I don't want anybody rushing up through this building because they could potentially get 3 lines of sight on me. still not down. Okay, we really need to deal with that guy right there, but I'm, like, basically out of ammo. Okay, reload. We need to make something happen now, and preferably that something will be this guy. One bullet. It's not enough. Okay, I need to get something from you. I need to get something from you right now. Nope. I'm totally out now. I'm totally out. You know what? Operation, climb up here and hope for the best. Go, 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 go! There's gotta be something I can use somewhere. Come on. Oh, wait, what is this? Stash? But there's nothing in it. They don't know what to do about me, but I really... Guys, I thinned them out for you if you want to try something. Now would be a good time. Oh, can I yelp for help on the PDA? I don't know. Rush, 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 rush. Rush B. Rush B. There we go. That actually didn't do me any favors tremendously. There's a gun right there. Can we take that? Can we take that? Okay, thank you. Come on, come on. Shotgun. Okay, one shell. One shell. That's a better position than we were in before, right? Nope, nope, nope. Shotgun's not going to do anything at that range. Come on, you have to have something. Okay, oh, you do actually have... Oh, okay. Yeah, this inventory system is screwing me up right now. You're right around the corner, which means you're perfect for a shotgun blast. Yep. I don't have any means of healing, though. Maybe if I eat the food... I don't know what that actually... It looked like I might have slowly gained some health. But, alright, we are at least back in the fight! Oh, wow, you really didn't die from that? But you did die from that. And according to this, there is but one PDA left, and I think that is probably Nimble. Oh, well, that was certainly an exciting introduction to the world. Oh, I love that, like, having to, like, think on my feet and such. I don't know why. I could have sworn there was nothing in that guy's inventory when I first looked. But it's no matter now. We got ourselves a shotgun. And let's just pick through these bodies before we get a move on. That AI was actually quite clever. I think they must have, like, known when they had me on the ropes, because they didn't really start to advance on me until after I had basically run out of ammo. I wonder if they don't actually, like, figure that out to some extent. Either way, it was certainly the illusion of intelligent AI at the very least. Now I'm getting a friendly PDF from over here. L is our light. And there's that really nice flashlight environment interaction that I've come to love. Nimble, baby, I found you. Can I, perhaps speak with you? Hello? Nimble, come on, we gotta go! Oh, wait, my PDF is actually reading another buddy. Is there someone here still? This must be, like, the headquarters. Come on. I want you to come for me now. Where are you? Oh, it's a real cat and mouse game now. You know, I was curious whether I would have been able to actually sneak around to this building from the periphery and just say, like, hey, come on, you and me, we're getting out of here, and just sneak out. But I guess this more or less confirms that that's not the case. Alright, so you're more in this direction, then? I hate this game of cat and mouse, especially knowing I can't just kill you instantly, although maybe I can with a shoot gun. Thing is, at this point, I would be more or less content to just leave you be. I think this is where I came from. Yeah, you're definitely more towards this side of the camp. Darwin, what have they done to you? I don't know what's holding you together right now, and your feet seem colossal. Sorry, now's not the time to be insulting you. I gotta find the last of the people that did this to you, quick. Oh. It was a science jump scare! Well, I had a jump scare for you too, buddy. I'll take all your stuff, thanks. What have you got for me?
I owe you, brother. I could never thank you enough.
Yeah, why don't you pay it forward? Like, way forward, in the form of discounts on gear. Thanks, brother. You did us a great service. I don't even know how to thank you. Listen, I need that flash drive you were taking to the trader. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it. Those morons can't even do a proper search. What the heck, take it. After all, you saved my life. It was well hidden, but these thugs can't frisk for crap. Alright, well, we've got it. Thanks. Where did you keep it anyway? Who knows, might come in handy. I didn't keep it down there, so don't worry. I've worked for Trader for a long time, so I can store information safely. That's not really an answer. By the way, I told the thugs a nice little story about a cache full of artifacts, and they ordered one guy to go there. The cache exists, but it's only got one artifact. I can give you its coordinates if you want. Sure. Although I imagine it's probably quite dangerous if you probably sent that guy to die. But don't forget, there's lots of wild animals there. Besides, the gangster they sent is armed with more than a scoop and a shovel, so be careful. Thanks, man. Thanks to you too, and a pleasure doing business. Can you tell me something interesting? I need to learn more about this world early on, because, well, in a game like this, knowledge is very much power. Well, I'm not really up to date with all the latest news. Wow, a surprisingly realistic and non-video gamey answer from an NPC. Alright, I'll see you. We've got to get back before nightfall. Broad daylight, actually. Actually brighter than before. Do we actually have a clock in this game? Hang on, wait, let's check our... How do we check our PDA? Oh, it's actually only 11 a.m. Must have just been overcast skies leading up to this rain. Alright, we're doing fine. Okay, so you're probably just going to run back to wherever you're going. You are too slow for me to worry about that now. And it would seem that this crew is still kind of sitting here twiddling their thumbs. Whoa, man. That was something. You wiped them out and left nothing for us. Come back, sir? I'd never believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Yeah, maybe it would actually be prudent to deal with that before you talk to me. I'm just imagining him, like, looking over my shoulder and trailing off as he speaks. I actually intend to go into that tunnel, so... Boop! And, boop! That's some good mutant hunting. Now, can you tell me something interesting? Yeah. It is kind of sad, after all. Just the other day, Otter died. Absolutely for nothing. Oh no, up there! Otter is the name of my sister's cat, by the way. Well, he was practically a professor. Here from the very first year. He knew the zone like the back of his hand. And then like that, out of the blue. There's some real experienced stalkers out there, but the zone still takes them! Okay, well, note to self. First rule of the zone, always be prepared, because there's always some mutant monstrosity ready to leap out of the bushes at you. Literally always, and I should know that. And they don't show up on PDAs. So, what did happen to this otter? I guess we'll never know. Oh, that looks like a dog or something that's been, like, decomposed into the ground. Nimble said that there's dangerous animals there. This is the stalker experience. Sitting in the shadows of an overpass or a small tunnel. Just taking shelter from the rain because such are the atmospherics that you actually do feel uncomfortable in the pouring weather. Hoping that the passing mutants won't come in here! Sorry, this is my shelter. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me or if it's just the weapons, but it definitely seemed like the enemies were a bit bullet spongier than before. Oh, I think they got that guy. Oh! A helicopter! Is this like a helicopter event in Project Zomboid? Should I be worried? You're just kind of circling the area. And then heading off. Is that the military doing some kind of reconnaissance? I don't know exactly, but I do remember that helicopters were a pretty big plot point in Call of Pripyat. Of course, they weren't still flying by then. In that, we never saw any until the end. Okay, maybe it's not worth looting that corpse. Oh, this is cool. It's like a whole territory dispute between the smaller and the larger mutants, all taking place next to that anomaly. And it seems the smaller ones are running off scared. Yep, the fully functioning ecosystem is at play here as well. Oh, look at that. The rain picking up, the lightning on the horizon. This is Stalker. Wolf, have you got anything to say? So, how's it going? We went over the car park with a fine-tooth comb. It's all clear now. Wow. My men tell me you gave them a real beating. Here, take this money. Just a memento, not counting our huge gratitude. Plus, I got something else for you here. Oh, wow. A grenade, some ammo, bandages, a medkit, and an anomaly. And it's always good to have shelter when you need it in a world like this, don't you think? Oh, that was so loud, I actually felt the need to yell over it. Hopefully that'll come in handy during editing.
Well, hello there.
Greetings, Marked One. Did you manage? The situation has become clear. Well, I'm glad we're deciding to stay humble about this. Where's the flash drive with the info? I got it right here. You don't want to know where it's been. And we get 1,500 rubles. Now, we can ask for missions, but I think what I'm going to do is have a look at my PDA and really touch base with myself. We can open this locker. Can we climb in? No. Imagine this guy's point of view. This guy, brought in from one of these infamous death trucks, wakes up on his table with amnesia. He decides, I'm going to send you out there to be useful. Here's the story about how this amnesiac single-handedly cleared out an entire camp with nothing but a pistol and a knife and brought back one of your people. And then you immediately watch him climb into a locker in front of your desk. This is the world video game quest givers live in. So this is the world as a whole. Looks like there is actually quite a bit of ground to cover. Wow. All moving vertically into Pripyat, and finally, what I presume, yep, is the Chernobyl nuclear power plant itself. Oh, and so ominous how two different objectives they are to find and to kill Strelok. Someone we don't even know who they are. It's just the only vestige of our previous identity. Now, our score is currently 10 out of 590, with 965 being this Vatvi painter. Now, I wonder how this actually works. Is this actually some kind of online thing, or is it something that'll build as we go? And who knows? Maybe these guys are even people who are present in the game world. Let's have a look at our diary. Personal note. Okay, well, we're definitely going to want to remember to periodically check this. Alright, so who am I? It's all a haze now. I remember a car. They drove me somewhere for a long time, and my whole body hurt. Wait, I was a passenger in the car, not the driver. And given the state of the one passenger we saw, I kind of assumed that would have to be the case. There was darkness. What happened before that? I have no idea. So confused. Now this fat guy calls me the Marked One. probably because of the strange tattoo on my arm. And then there's this weird mission to kill some guy called Strelok on my PDA. Is it even my PDA? Looking at Strelok's photo, I'm not even sure if I knew him or not. It's all like a bad dream you can't wake up from. What to do? Where to go? And worst of all, who am I? Okay, calm down. Control yourself. The first thing you'll have to do is some jobs for this Sidorovich. He claims to have saved my life, after all. That shouldn't be too bad. I'll take a walk, calm myself down, and perhaps my head will be clearer. I'm liking to imagine that I'm reading all of this out loud, and right in front of this guy I'm like, now this fat guy calls me the marked one. Alright, first impressions. Well, got some fresh air, saw the local wildlife. Interestingly, I seem to remember some of it already, but it's all in a haze. Had a chance to try the local amusement called Anomalies. Judging by the fact that I survived, I've probably come across them before, but my brain stubbornly refuses to remember. Sidorovich is quite clever. He knows he can use me almost for free, and that's exactly what he wants to do. Still, maybe he'll help me find this bloody Strelok fella. He's my only connection with my past. He's not much of a connection. I honestly feel like I'd be better out here on my own, and, well, it certainly is doing things for the atmosphere to not really have a place to call my own. Tolik's diary. Traitor sent us to spy on the military at Agroprom Research Institute. I think there were notes about that in COP. Got there and shot everybody, bandits and military alike. Dug out some interesting stuff. I'm encoding the rest in gibberish text that looks like a cipher. I'm gonna go see if we can find this anomaly, because look, we were given a whole bunch of stuff, including the familiar jellyfish, which gives us rads, but also makes us slightly more bulletproof. Is formed in the springboard, forms a weak protective field whose side effect is a slight radiation. The artifact is widespread and not very valuable. Well, we can sell it for money, which is really what we're going to need early on. We need medkits, we need ammo, and I think our first major goal is going to be a rifle of some kind. Listen to that. Oh, that's actually English. I can't quite make out what it's saying, but I can hear those loudspeakers projecting over the zone. That helicopter shows that this is at a time when the military are still actively here. Not to mention that note that we just read, and, well, apparently they are not friendly to stalkers. Oh, I almost can't believe that that's the case, that we're able to both function here. Now that over there must be that mill. But now I do have a second to gather my thoughts, and, well, there's a couple of things that I need to get into. Now, I can't help what knowledge I have from COP, because, well, it's just a fact. I've played it. And I know that this Strelok is an important character in that. Go away, that's right, run off. Yuri Caveman, and it sounds like our PDA updated. But let's go see about finding that artifact. We haven't actually done any hunting yet. And there we go. We do have the bolts, which will allow us to feel our way through these anomaly fields. Let's give a try and see what these do. Yep. Very simply, we just do not want to get close. Of course, there will be more of a variety, presumably the closer we get to that reactor. It almost seems, actually, like the way this map is laid out, it is actually just one long road leading up to that reactor. It's like the Wizard of Oz, just following the yellow brick road. Now, by the way, this is something that I feel like not enough people have talked about, because my brother mentioned it to me, and as soon as he did, it's like, oh my god. The 1979 Stalker film is The Wizard of Oz. It just is. It starts out in sepia tone, right? It's about this guy who hates his life going to meet other people who hate their life. It goes to color once they enter this magical and strange land. And it's about trying to make their way through the path to this thing that grants wishes. And in the end, they decide that there's no place like home. It is The Wizard of Oz, and I can't believe more people haven't drawn that comparison. And now that we're here, I'm actually a little bit nervous, because remember, one of those bandits was sent over here and never came back. Which means that either he's still here, or the thing that killed him is still here. Good timing. Alright, well, let's take your stuff. I left a small cache at the deserted farm. It's got some food and ammo. I'm way too weak to carry it now. Not sure if I can make it to the camp. Oh, there's actually yet another empty stash. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually consult the controls to figure out how I quick heal. That's something that I did far too late in the previous game. It seems like this is Anomaly City. I'm just trying to have a look around to see what we can and can't do. And it looks like there is something in there, but it's not going to be the easiest thing to access. Alright, well, let's put on our stocking cap. And be very, very careful. So maybe we'll have to drop down from up here. Yes. Question is, which of these do we need to drop down into? Making the wrong choice could be very hazardous to our health. Probably that right there. Oh, but then how are we getting out? No, this is not what I need to be doing. Well. Yep. Okay, so what then? Maybe we can climb in from back here? No. Maybe we have a closer look at the rest of this place and see what happens. Maybe we can find something else while we're at it? Here comes the rain again, so it's just as well that we get some shelter. There is a box at the end of this attic, and it looks like we can climb even higher. Can't interact with you. These things are such little trolls. They're even placed in places where it looks like some kind of loot would be. Something. Yep, sucks to be you guys. What faction are you, anyway? Oh, you look like... Oh, you guys might actually be military. And it looks like you're holding the path down the road underneath this bridge. Maybe we could get a rifle from you, but also maybe you're a faction that we don't want to piss off right away. Then again, maybe we don't have a choice. Maybe we can climb down through here. I just don't... There's got to be some way, right? Ooh, wait. There's a... yeah, there's a box right here. Cool. With... Thorn. Radiation -10, but bleeding +100? That doesn't seem worth it. The result of the interaction between the anomaly Burnt Fuzz and the body of a careless stalker. The Thorn artifact pokes the body of its owner, no matter what, but it also helps clean the body of radionucleodes. Quite widespread and cheap. I can imagine it's cheap. Why would anyone want it? Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, wow, that's a design oversight if I ever saw one. But it seems like we can now get moving. Alright, now how much daylight do we still have? It is 3:46. I feel like we can look around a little more. Preferably away from these guys. Maybe this pass over here can actually lead us through that little barricade they've set up. Yeah, but I'm seeing mutants moving about. You know what? Let's use these things while we're out here. I'm sure we can afford more shotgun shells. One! Oh, wow, that didn't even kill you. No. Okay, keep backing up, bang! And Bang! Come on, nope. Oh, I hate this. I hate the dog shuffle. Bang! Bang! Where's the last one? Are you running off? Yeah, you better run. I had forgotten about that little dance. Now, can we get in here? What lies in the tunnel? I love it when the rain gives me an excuse. An excuse for some urbex. There's some electrical anomalies present here. Ow! Ow! And they're not where they always appear to be. Yeah, it looks like we can't actually enter this at all. Okay. If that's not a sign to RTB, I don't know what is. Guys, I know the fire's warm, but I feel like you'd have better luck indoors at this rate. And maybe they love the atmosphere as well. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they sleep down in the shelters. Smart. I think I had seen a couple of these back when I played one of the Stalker maps in Gary's mod. So this is their shelter, and now the question is, can it be our shelter as well? Can we actually sleep through the night, like we could in the other game? I'm not seeing anything in our HUD, but maybe things will unlock as we go. That's so cool, because that enables them to not only hide from attackers, but also to survive missions. Are missions a thing in this game? I'm not sure. Anyway, we've got a job to accept, and things to sell, and things to buy.
Got anything valuable?
I think so. Alright, so if we try to trade, and I go to sell you these things, what will you give me? 1,300 rubles for the two. My inventory told me 1,000 for each. Maybe I'll hold on to them for now. Maybe somebody else will give me a better deal. We can get ourselves some better armor, but no guns. Merc suit, 24,000. That's well out of our range at this point. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Got any special missions for me?
Listen, Marked One. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find Strelok, right?
Let's assume I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about Strelok. There's a stalker that goes by this name. And they say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real gold mine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that Strelok fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal?
I don't trust you at all, but you are the tutorial guy, so...
All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this Strelok managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. We really need this stuff. You know what I mean? Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear?
Sure.
You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. More some vodka. Well, Good luck.
Alright, well, I actually do have a few questions since it's getting dark and I'm going to be spending the night here. Alright, what's going on in this neighborhood? Huh? This is the entrance to the zone. Sort of an antechamber. We've got an army cordon here. It's relatively quiet, with the exception of a couple guys who like to have some fun. Go on shakedown runs. Experienced stalkers don't come by very often, so it's mostly rookies. Some settle here for good, yeah. A little ways from here, there's a farm made into a rookie camp. Watch yourself, though. They aren't afraid to pull the trigger when push comes to shove. And beware, the military left some mines in the ground. Tell me more about this army outpost. The few soldiers there have been ordered to shoot on sight, so you'd better walk around it and not try to show yourself. If you piss them off, they may call for the Spetsnaz from the further cordon. Those guys can brew up so much that I won't have any customers for a month. I know the commander a little. He likes to take a swig as much as the next man. I'm surviving on here thanks to him. Who is Strelok? Yes, I've heard of a stalker by that name. Rumor is he's one of the few who went to the center of the zone and made it back. Still, we've got so many of these legendary stories about stalker heroes that I can't really guarantee anything. At any rate, I've never dealt with him personally. It seems he has his own trading channels. Anyhow, just ask the folks here in the zone and you'll be sure to learn a lot more. Okay, so why do I want to kill the person who found a way through? Like, am I maybe involved with the military? But then again, they are, as we've been told, going to shoot us on sight. So maybe we have more of a personal interest in it. So what I'm gathering is that you can't access the center of the zone, but everyone, stalkers for profit and military for research, want at it. Now, I don't really want to try walking through that barricade, and it doesn't seem like we're getting through that electrical tunnel, so I think the move is going to be to go through the former bandit camp and maybe go up and over the hill to the right if that's possible. Meet the Journeyman, and also Dead Stalker's stash, and another one right here. I hid the hay bar by the bandits camp under the cross. Okay, so there's actually a lot of considerations before we cross the barrier. Well, there's meeting, and then there's this. I wouldn't call this meeting, I would call this... well, in a second it's gonna be looting. Were you here before? Venya Boa, a rookie loner. There's a very strange anomaly here. It looks like it's moving. I'll try to calculate its movement times and path because I don't have the cash to pay the soldiers for passage. That's what this is. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in. That's why it happened. It actually appeared because we were moving so slow. We have to time it right, like a platformer. Okay, so perhaps we can get through this way. Unless the local wildlife decides to interfere. Alright, so we will be trying to make it through that tunnel after all, but first let's try and hunt down some of these artifacts. I don't know why this is still here. I don't know if that's a bug or what. But there should be something nearby, in the middle of this open field no less. Which is kinda strange. Of course it couldn't be easy. 3 of them. Right, come on. Attack. I would really like it if you didn't do glitchy shenanigans right as you reach me. This is very timing based. This way? There we are. That's how it's done. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. There it is. Oh. Am I grave robbing? This doesn't feel right. So I'm going on my first deep raid into the zone. The target is the Agroprom Research Institute. I need to recover some documents belonging to a military expedition. Apart from the mission the trader gave me, some information about an area to the north on the way to the zone's center where the brains boil. Probably more of a legend than a fact, but since there's clearly something wrong with my head, I probably should take a look at it and talk to some people. You never know. Maybe I've been there before. Also, the trader told me that Strelok discovered a way to get through the area, and the traders want to know it. The reasons are clear. They want to access untouched artifact fields. Well, I'm going to help them, I guess. Is that for the better or no? It looks like we're starting to get hungry now. Hey guys, you mind if I sit down and have a bite? I'm starving.
Надо было все-таки еще банку тушенки взять. Спину бы не сорвал. А так,
Got anything to
похоже,
say?
маловатый запас выходит.
Listen here. If you see a tunnel, don't go in. I'm telling it to you straight, because not everyone has the brains to not get themselves into stuff. They won't even be able to carry you out afterwards. You'll be left splattered in pieces on the walls. Hey, well, I think we've already met, and I think I've already decided to ignore you. Oh, maybe that's the tunnel. And that one looks a lot deeper and scarier than the one we came across before, and that's saying something. Alright, can we climb up this hill, or is it too steep? A whole lot of radiation. Okay. What was that? Oh, this whole train car is off the tracks and surrounded by anomalies. But there is an artifact on top if we can navigate it. Maybe my Into the Radius brain thinks this is too easy. Alright, we are actually starting to lose health from radiation sickness, but maybe... Oh wait, no, I think this is it. Okay. I gotta drink some vodka really soon, but we get that, this, and okay, we just need to get out of here. Run and jump! Ow! Okay, we really desperately need some vodka. This indeed is how you cure radiation sickness. Well, that did something for us. Oh, that was so unbelievably reckless. But I guess it worked out in the end. We're now drunk in the zone, which is always a winning combo. Alright, so we now know what it takes to get through. We can either bribe those soldiers, which maybe we're in a better position to do now, or we can go through that tunnel. My cheap butt knows what I prefer. Now, I've also just noticed our stats have actually gone down by 1%. That's probably due to damage on our armor, so we'll have to keep that repaired. Now what is this thing? Stone Blood. Health plus 200, but makes us more prone to damage. You can find this artifact near the anomaly Whirligig. It's quite an ugly reddish object made out of pressed together and curiously bent polymerized remnants of plants, soil, and bones. Quite widespread and not very effective. Oh, I love how it's actually, like, explaining where these things come from. That they're not just, like, random goodies generated by the zone, but actually formed from the remnants of what's here. I see the birds are still ever present in the sky. I'm sure there's plenty of rotting meat to feed them. Although, looking at the sky, that does sort of give me another idea. Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock. Why is the sun not going down? Is it maybe, like, just going easy on me because it's the tutorial area? Or is the day-night cycle just weird here? I've been hearing gunshots the entire game. Have you guys fallen to the animals? It doesn't seem so. 3 at least. I would like your guns, but I don't think I should be messing with that right now. Instead, I should be messing with this equally dangerous, but, well, not as likely to return the favor tunnel. They did mention Spetsnaz coming if I try to mess with them, so maybe... I don't know, maybe there's actually like some kind of wanted level that goes in the background. Alright, well, let's observe and see what we can do. So we wait for you to go away. Then you. Okay, so we need to. No. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, I made it, I guess. I don't know what I could have done about that. The one in front of me wasn't gone yet. Look at you. Oh, it's like you're melting, like, through your gas mask or something. Were you burned, or did you actually start to mutate and, well, then get burned? Okay, well, we're alive, but I already need to use one of my only medkits. Let's get that bolt out. What did you just hit? Alright, so stick to the sides and maybe we can avoid some damage at least. It seems to hurt you more towards the center. Now would be a time for a quick save if there ever was one. We definitely need you to disappear. You. And, okay, run, along the side, along the side, along the side. Alright, so that's really all there is to it. Just skirt the side and hope for the best!
So, marked one, regarding Strelok. A stalker by the name of Fox is coming back from a raid. Looks like he had a rough time and needs help. He came back with some type of critters all over him. He says he won't last long. He just might know something about Strelok. You gotta go see him right now. Here are his coordinates.
Well, even though I feel like I'm the one in need of rescue now, it looks like we're going on a rescue mission. Alright, let's go. So where are we heading? Right across the road? Yeah, let's just hope those soldiers don't see me. Although I can understand why people might want to fork over some cash to not have to do this. Gunshots. Okay. But the rational part of my brain wants to be cautious, but I'm not seeing any pings on my PDA, and, well, we're probably going to want to get to this guy before he becomes mincemeat. I'm coming. Seems like they got to you first.
Вот так и загнешься.
A medkit. Give me a medkit. It's my last one. Do you want to maybe help your guys? Well, I'm hearing barking and no longer hearing gunshots, so... Anyway, Trader told me you might know something about Strelok. Why is everyone taking such a keen interest in him lately? Okay, I can't say I know him personally. We did communicate, though. My guys took some shots at him once. No one got hurt. It was clear his party had been waiting for someone else. So we parted in peace. Oh, come on. Yep, this is what happens when you don't help. It always comes back to bite you in the end. Come on. Take it out for me, please. Thank you. Nope. Now, where was I? The answer is right here. The zone is a distracting
We're done
place.
with those mutants.
Yeah. Hey man, you saved me twice. That's not something I forget. Take this, it's all I got. Alright, well thank you. That's actually kind of cool, but does it mean we can't go back to the other dialogue? There's an old factory nearby, and we keep clearing it of bandits, and each time they come back again. Yeah, bandits in this world are like fungus. Yeah, it hasn't even been a month since last time, and they're already back. You better be more careful there. Alright. I just wanted to trade with you just because I wanted to see if you would actually, like, have medkits on you. That would have been really funny. Alright, now what will you actually give me for these things? Same as the other guy, so I wasn't getting ripped off with him. Alright, well, goodbye. I guess I'll have to rely on my PDA for whatever information you had. Siri to Fox. One guy I know asked you to meet a group of stalkers who sniffed out Strelok's hiding place. I'll be at the garbage. Come over if you want. Once again, we're following the yellow brick road, but now at the late hour of, well, like 9:30, the sun is finally starting to set. Before we do that, let's have a look at these ruined structures and see what we can't find, besides a couple of old crumpled cigarettes. Can we move these boxes out of the way? No, it does not seem so. Come on, jump up on the corner. Maybe there's a different ladder we can climb on that side? No. But there's got to be some way to get over there. Yep, there's definitely a box. Actually, it looks like there's a bowl of food there as well. A unique model definitely makes me think there's got to be something. You guys can move, which means this is a deliberate blockage. Maybe we can climb up onto the roof and figure something out. Ah, here we go. There it is! Well, we got at the stash in the end, even if we did send some of it plummeting down below. Oh, was this being used as an impromptu stove or something? Ooh, and what is this? Nothing in it. I almost just want the pack. Oh, we get a med kit, ammo, and all the ammo we can ask for the time being. Oh wait, these boxes smash open. Oh, maybe we'll have to keep that in mind. It seems like I am gonna have to make my way up the road. Which I am not looking forward to, but things you gotta do. I'm really hoping, because I have heard through internet culture, obviously, a lot about these games, and how could you not? The people who play these games tend to kind of come and live in them, which is certainly understandable, given how much of a breathing world they are. I mean, here we are, making our way through the dark, staying off the side of the road because we know our place compared to the mutants. Ow! Oh no, you're actually shooting at me! I thought you were fighting mutants! Okay. And you've got something that's far more than what I can handle. Who are you, even? Bandits. Okay. Having a pistol is not the best thing right now. I think I hit you at least once. Ow. This is not good. Come on. The fact that you're on the way to garbage does not say good things about the people I'm meant to meet here. Not what I need. Hey, can you guys just, like, bypass me entirely and go after them? Oh, maybe you actually will. But I'd appreciate it if you could actually provide a distraction so that I can do this. That's right, you focus on me and get ravaged by the beasts. And preferably not me. No, 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 no. It's a hectic world. Oh, sounds like he met an unfortunate fate finally. And I'm just going to leave you guys to it while I check out this stash. Now, what I was trying to say before is that the reason people sort of make memes out of so many aspects of this game is because, well, you sort of assimilate to the culture when you play it. There's a lot of mimetic mutation going on. And I'm hoping that when we get to this 100 Rads bar that I've heard so much about, we'll have a place where we can actually stay. Oh, this is not a good place to be. Oh, all these Rads. Oh, this is the truck. This is where I came from. Oh, but I just don't have the means right now. I just don't have the means. Can I actually do anything about it? No, I think I'm dead. Okay, so I had been seeing the little autosave indicator in the corner. Apparently that was a total lie. And apparently the spawns are different, and there's a group of bandits heading this way this time. Oh well, at least maybe I'll actually get to see this guy's dialogue. Okay, note to self, quick save constantly because this game is not gonna do it. Well, at least we can get a better gun from you, even if we are running quite low on health. I don't know why these guys didn't spawn the first time, but we're definitely going to want all this stuff. We don't need this many guns for sure. And let's go over and help this guy. Siri, my brother, is now in the hangar at the garbage. I'll give you his coordinates so you two can have a chat. He knows more about Strelok. Be careful at the exit. A small gang has settled down in those parts. By the way, I got a few monsters chasing me. Oh, wow. Well, that would have been nice to know. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Ah, yes, I'll just distract them while you shoot them down. Don't let the shoe marks in my thigh bother you. There we are. I'm really proud of that. All right, well, reloading this might have actually been worth it in the end, thanks to the giving of that, what is that, an MP5? Viper 5, the copyright-friendly version. Now, let's find out. Can we crack you open with a knife? We actually can. Okay. So we're going to have to remember that for the future. In fact, I actually think I remember some of you telling me that we could break them open in Call of Pripyat, and then we found out that we actually couldn't. But I guess that's all leftover knowledge from this game. Yep. So I think this time we're going to move more up the road directly, since the dogs are on the other side. It seems like when you reload a save, the presence of enemies actually resets, so save scumming may not actually be the best thing. That looks like a guard tower. Are we going to come under fire? I actually don't see any bandits at all, but maybe those that we killed just now were the same ones from before. Oop. Never mind. Nope. Don't come out, Come on, nope, no. Come on. Die. There we go. Run, back. Why are these bushes solid? Go. All right, this is a job for Senior MP5. Where are you? Oh, I can't see anything through these bushes. And you've moved behind the truck. Clever girl, unless you were always there. I think I saw one of those hit. Flashlight doesn't do much right there. See your legs moving beneath the truck. Are you coming at her along the right? There we go. Oh man, the enemies are actually really quite bullet spongy in this game. I mean, I'm really... Come on. There we go. Yeah, you tanked quite a few. I mean, I know some of those missed, but a lot of those hit as well. Still, it seems like these MP5s are going to be the standard ammo that we start to encounter, which is good for us. Anything to be seen back here? No such luck. Oh, I guess you were pinned down by them. Alright, well, you're welcome. One of you must be Siri, right? What are we panicking about now? Guys, I'm trying to ask you about my objectives. Guys! Petka Accountant. Be careful when you get past the bridge, got it? There are too many wandering dogs there. If you don't pay attention, they'll tear you apart in no time. Alright, oh, are we coming out? No! Okay, good looking out, guys. Good looking out. Now, I wonder, while we have a little ammo, if it still pays to take these out and unload them. Seems like it does. Move to the next level. Oh, this actually takes us... stop it. This actually takes us to the next map. We've already made it. Okay, I'm gonna have a look around here first, and then we'll move on. Wonder what's up in this tower. Ooh, a little stash. Come on, let me in. Stop inverting my controls, please. And nothing. So many boxes with nothing in them, which makes sense, but, you know, video game logic demands that there be something. Wait. Some guys just actually appeared. Ah, so people will actually come through here. Petka Accountant. Kill the bandit leader. Oh, sounds like somebody's being held up.
I've got no money, no artifacts.
Die! Come on, turn around and help yourself. I gotta reload. You're welcome, Yurik. Thanks, man. You really helped me out. I won't forget it.
People, this is the commander of the neutral squad. We've kicked the bandits out of the derelict machinery scrapyard, expecting counterattack. We're low on numbers, so everyone's welcome to give us a helping hand.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna take that. You are now our friend, as indicated by green, and you've got some cool pistol moves. Let's canonize that. You really helped me out. I won't forget it. What's going on here? We're trying to clear the garbage of bandits. My friends are going to ambush a bandit squad nearby. If we don't stop them, they'll take control of the garbage and nobody will be able to go deeper into the zone. Talk to our commander. He and his men are near here at the machinery scrapyard. I'm going there myself. We can go together if you want. Okay, now that seems so weird to me. Like, these bandits are actually putting up quite a fight. You would think they would just be in it for money and not want to do something as dangerous as this. What is your gun? Oh, some kind of silence pistol? I won't take that for now. And that, I believe, yeah, it actually protects us against radiation. You are not in a waiting mood, which I suppose is sort of justified given the circumstances. Alright, you're our only connection to this area, so I guess you'll lead the way. Suppose this is mutually beneficial, not only in terms of keeping the path clear, but in terms of, well, making sure we stay on your good side. Bess. Hey, Stalker, you're just in time. We could really use your help. Those bandits are trying to take control of the garbage. We had a shootout here half an hour ago and managed to take down 3 of the dogs. You mean literal dogs? 'Cause that's a real possibility. The others retreated, but I'm dead certain they're going to come back with reinforcements any minute now. There aren't many of us left, and another man wouldn't hurt. Okay? We've set up an ambush for them here. They'll be coming from the west, from the Agroprom Research Institute. Help us destroy their reinforcements, and you won't regret it. Well, look, anything we kill here is stuff I won't have to deal with on my way out there, right? Yes, I'll help. Really do not like these noises. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Do you bring news from the front?
Coming! They're coming!
Okay. Let's search these bodies quickly, get what we can.
Guys. Take your positions.
It seems like they've already gotten to the guns, but missed the finer details. Oh, there they are. There's their lights. There's their lights in the distance.
Move on, boys. Let's open a can of whoop ass on these bastards.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of them.
Everybody take your stand. Let them come close. They will be easier targets.
Come on. Got one. Got 2, but I'm low on ammo. I'm not going to be of much help beyond that, unless I can manage to make my way to one of the bodies and scavenge. Come on, dude, just die. 4 bullets left. Can we maybe move up to those bodies? Come on. You've got ammo for me? No, just buckshot, which isn't ammo for the gun you were carrying. Where's the other bodies? Ow! Okay, we've got to switch to a shotgun. There we go. Won't do much good at this range, I think. Come on. There we go. We lucked out that that one was close to us. Now, maybe if I can distract them, that'll be enough. Come on. Come on, where's our pistol? Where's our pistol? Oh, that is pretty bad. We were actually, like, physically staggered by that.
Great job, boys. We wiped them out. Everybody have some rest. And you, Stalker, come over here. Let's have a chat.
Well, it looks like I've earned some more goodwill. We did basically clear an entire flank, so that's nice. But man, that was frantic. The firefighting in this game is still fun. It still feels like Call of Pripyat, but you can definitely tell that they refined it over time, because this was... Well, they feel like bullet sponges. I feel like the hit detection isn't as good as it could be, or maybe there's just not as good of, I guess I would say not as good of feedback. That's the difficult thing. I see that save thing in the bottom right, but I know it doesn't mean it's actually saving, so, like, what is that? But in this early game, we need everything we can possibly carry. A battle amid the ruins of an old empire. The blood on the glass suggests that maybe this wasn't originally part of this graveyard. Maybe this happened later. Oh no, you're down. Thanks, man. You really helped us out there. Will you accept some cash? A small token of our gratitude. Sure. Thanks, but, maybe I need to help you with your medical treatment? I know quite a lot. I could share some information with you. Yeah, tell me about yourself. Bess is my name. I came to these parts 3 years ago. Like many of the guys in the zone, I'm a fugitive. Wanted for 2 murders and GBH? A few years ago, a friend of mine got battered pretty bad. They had to literally stitch him back together at the hospital. So I paid the people who did it a little visit. Will you guys keep it down, please? When the coppers showed up, I had to shoot one of them and jumped out of a 3rd-floor window. I've been here ever since. I've done well in this place, but the list of my crimes has got a little longer, too. I try to fight the lawless just as I did on the outside. Train up rookies and teach them to survive in the zone. Well, I suppose that makes sense. You're a veteran. It seems like some more guys have moved in for another attack. There's just, so many distractions. I feel like I can't get through one bit of dialogue. Where are they at? Come on. Well, that guy certainly died. I can tell by the way he flew up. Man, I just can't get anything done here. Oh, more ammo for me, one hopes. Can I really not help Bess get back on his feet? I mean, maybe he's immortal as like a quest NPC, but still. But yeah, as I was saying to this person still holding his insides in while I can do nothing to help, I guess this is really the only way that such a selfless fight could be fought in the zone. Most people are only in it for money, and, well, on both sides of this, bandits trying to take control of an area and people fighting those bandits, it just seems like they wouldn't risk their lives for this. Why don't you join Duty if you feel that way? An organization I do not know about. Duty fights against the zone. I fight for the people. Besides, they're too closely linked to the government and the army. I don't want to wake up in a cold cell one day. Well, you're gonna fall asleep on the cold ground and not wake up at this rate, bud. Well, good luck to you. This is garbage. We're right at home here. You see the heaps of crap? You don't want to go there, trust me. So full of radioactive waste, the Geiger counters go off the scale. This is the only decent way into the zone, and bandits have been increasingly active here lately. They're scared of going deeper into the zone, into Duty territory like experienced stalkers. But those hyenas just love robbing the rookies here. So if nobody else cares, we have to stand our ground and fight for ourselves. Everywhere, and especially here. You gotta act like a human being, not like some greed-driven animal. That's my outlook on life. That's meant to set the stage for the entire game, huh? Alright, well, you're sure you don't want any help? I could just steal your gun right off of you, but that feels wrong given the speech we just received. Yeah, look, we have information on all kinds of stashes. I'm pretty sure those are probably given to us from the PDAs of the dead bandits we've been killing. What if I sell you a med kit? It's not the smartest thing, but I could do it. No, you won't use it? Well, I guess you'll either reload or stay there. And is there really no way to sleep, or are we just gonna have to venture out into the night towards Agroprom? You know what? Maybe it would be better to just sit here for a while, beside the fire with our new friends, and collect our bearings. Well, as it gets darker and the rain begins to pour, and we're hearing all kinds of spooky noises off over the hills, maybe here would be a good place to end it. And you know, despite a little bit of jank, mostly in the form of conversations getting interrupted, I'm so ready to be back here. We've got a lot of mysteries to solve about ourselves and what we're doing here, and what the military is trying to do, and just what does lie at the heart of the zone. But everything I came to love about Call of Pripyat, it is certainly here, and I can certainly see it being even more atmospheric. This really does feel like a game, even in what little I've experienced, that's really made from the heart. And from what I understand, this game has quite a bit more lab crawling than Call of Pripyat did, so maybe it's going to get even darker and creepier than it did before. Until then, well, I'm already getting a taste, feeling like I really should be sticking by the fire for now in the company of friends. I have to wonder what kind of ghost stories would come from a place like this. What people think they hear, what they think they see in the flashes of lightning amidst the rusted ruins. But I think here would be a good place to end it. Until next time, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. It never stops, does it? Sucks to be you.